Alright, gang. You can see the truck. We got her pulled out of the weeds back there. Hey, y'all. We got Winona. She's fixing to go back on the road. So let us know why you think we call her Winona. We'll tell you at the end. Alright, gang. You can see the truck. We got her pulled out of the weeds back there. And the first thing I noticed that I'm going to have to fix is right over there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me try the other side. Okay, I just noticed this tire's off the rim. This one's half flat. Them rims look like crap. Okay, let's see. Can you see that nastiness down there? Ooh, yummy. Yep. I believe I got a blowed out wheel seal. So we're going to have to take this and take care of that. Let's see, there's something else I got to fix. This thing, last harvest, this almost fell off. I had to put a ratchet strap on it. Ain't fixed that yet. This tank, I need to do something. It's not hooked up at all. The latch is jacked up. It won't do nothing. Sprayed it down with PB Blaster and it kind of laughed at me and said, seriously? Let's see. I'm gonna put some catwalks on it. Okay. Well, that's the initial walk around. I ain't pulled the hood yet. Let's see. I'm gonna have to either change these lights out or try to find a new metal piece like that one. Let's jump inside of it and move it forward so I can pull it up here on this hard ground and start tearing it apart. It's in bad need of a cleaning. Alright. Let's see what she says. I bet she gonna act like a big can Cummins and fire right up. Every time. Smokes like crazy when you fire it up, but that's because it's manual injection. It's another thing I need to get done. I put a weed burner on it because the dadgum exhaust fell off last harvest, so I had to do what I had to do. Rev her up, build some air pressure up. A couple of cool things about this truck. It's a 400 big cam. It does have an engine brake. I'm sorry, this buzzer. Hang on, I'm gonna pause you until this thing gets the buzzer done. Okay, now the annoying buzzer is off. This thing is a 400 big cam. It does have a 3-stage jake brake. It does have the anti-theft device called a 5 and 4 transmission. 5-speed here, 4-speed auxiliary. I call it my anti-theft transmission because there's nobody around that, at least my neck of the woods, that knows how to drive it. Another cool thing about it is this thing right here. Back before it was cool to have an E-log, see this key right here? Turn the key, drop your speedometer, it had a card went down in there. Pop that back up, lock it down, and it kept track of your miles and everything for you. I'll try to zoom in on it. There you go. It's kind of dirty, but that's kind of a cool piece of history, I think. Look at there. Quartz electronic clock. Back before E-logs were cool. So that's kind of a cool deal. Alright, I'm gonna pull this thing up here and get her parked in the spot I can work on it. Oh, by the way, if you notice, the cab has not been molested. Usually the dash is broke here. Bad about it. This cab is actually in really good shape. The worst part, somebody stole the radio and ripped part of this. And then the headliner's sagging a little bit back there. But the friggin' light's still working the cab, which is a plus. Door panels are still in good shape. It's got a little cracking going on here. That side's not bad. I mean, overall, this truck is a true survivor. But alright, gotta get to work. Alright, now we got her here on the gravel. We're like actually jack this thing up and it won't sink. Oh, another cool aspect of this truck. See if I can find some spot. The frame. Notice how thick that frame is. This truck is also a all aluminum frame. So this old beast has got a lot good. Yeah. This old beast has got a lot going for it. See that? All aluminum frame. This truck's got a lot going for it. I think it's gonna make a nice beast. I really got to do something about them wheels. I'm not feeling them. Alright, we'll be back. Okay. See if I can get this turkey off the ground. I got to make sure I leave your side on the ground. That way I got one brake engaged. I don't like that other side either. That's all right, one disaster at a time, right? And I like using the big long 4x4 to kind of distribute some weight out a little bit better. Granted, I'm working on hard gravel, but well, it's not gonna work with me, are you? Let's do that again. There we go. Feel better about that spot of the housing. Okay. Want to keep that side engaged so my park brake's still working. Okay, luckily I got an air fitting right here. While you're there, ain't that handy? I still ain't gonna sit under here. I ain't dumb. Well, I'm a little off, maybe. Looky there, ain't that handy? Well, that air compressor didn't run very long. Well, part of it.
Doing good. It ain't got no gas in it. You see there, Scooter? Thinks of the simplest things first.
Yep. I wonder what's wrong with this air compressor. Yep. Being low geared, the struggle is real. Feel like that character off of that game show. You know the one. perfectly calm day until I start trying to pour fuel. Then we get gale force winds. Yeah, still a little bit. Might ought to let that. No. Ah. Might ought to let that dry out a little bit. Yeah, we'll be back. Okay, I think it's aired out enough. We'll start this puppy up. Fuel on, choke on. Got electric started, but that box there shorted out and I ain't had time to work on it. That Harbor Freight gas-powered air compressor is the best compressor you can buy for the money, I guarantee you. I've had that one for years. No problems. Gotta have somewhere to put my nuts. Okay. This 1-inch impact is also a Harbor Freight special. And I've had it for, Lord, I don't know, close to 10 years. Let's see. You know what? Y'all can't see nothing over there. Why don't you get over there where you belong? That's better. A little common sense goes a long way. Going to require the Wackinator 3000. Okay, now we get the Wackinator 3000 here. It's kind of a common thing. These wheels will rust to the drums. You know what? You're in the wrong spot again. Get over there. That's better. Now you can see what I'm doing. Ooh, that sounded hard. Trying not to hit them studs. Yeah, buddy. She is froze on there good. Man, I really don't want to waylay it. If I hit them studs, I'm going to be out of luck. Here we go. Lord. Y'all, that thing ain't budging. Okay, that might be a problem. I ain't never had one that difficult before. Usually about 3 whacks and some pops. Figure out something. I'll be back when I come up with something. Okay, and right there, if you don't know what it is, it's a high lift jack, slang known as the farmer killer. Because farmers, well, we do questionable stuff. And those things are perfect for doing questionable stuff. But I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. We'll see. It'll either work or it's going to hurt. Whew. Got a mosquito after me. Come on, baby. You know, I think I'm going to move this tire out of the way because I have a lot of pressure on it, and if it decides to let go, it's going to come right at me. So, let's not let this jack live up to its name, shall we? Golly. Woo, there's some pressure on there. All right. Come on, Lizzie. Ugh. Ugh. That got mosquitoes. Give her another one, and then we'll give her some pump. Give her a little more pressure from the jack. Maybe. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Get worried about the sidewall of that tire. Come on, baby. Break loose. Woo! Lord love a duck. Oh, I missed. Come on, baby. Okay, but I just remembered, leaking wheel seal, my park brake ain't gonna hold. What are you wanting to twist? You aggravating swat waffle. Don't you hit me, you son of a gun. Hey, you guys see that? Hey, look at that. You only lose when you quit. All right. Oh, Lordy, I think this drum's gonna be the same way. Okay, here we go again. Almost too easy. Y'all, I want you to look at this. You'll see what I'm talking about. Wheel seal problems. Them brakes ain't stopping nothing. On the plus side, they're not going to rust. So there is that. All right, back to it. Woo, that's greasy. Bonus, no wear in the drum. Can't wear when it's that greasy. Yep, that is a classic wheel seal problem. All right, well, let's take this sucker apart. We'll go from there. Y'all remind me of me as a kid. I was in their dadgum wrong spot to see anything. All right, let's do it. Okie doke, folks, here we go. Try not to get too hard. Oh yeah, she wants to be changed. Yay, another dumb butt scooting doggy. It might have had a little oil in it. Yummy. Alright, now we gotta take her apart. Okay, this is the part that makes me nervous. Steel bolts and aluminum housing. So I'm not even gonna fire the air compressor up. I'm just gonna try to break them loose with the low air pressure. We'll see how it works. I lubed them all up. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Now that I know it's not going to twist anything off, I'll go fire up the air compressor. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to move y'all over here. Maybe a little better view where I'm not in the way. By the way, other Harbor Freight tool, earthquake. Love them. What's up, guys? Okay, I had to tether you to the pickup again because my phone is dead. Y'all, seriously. Okay, can we make it loose without hitting the studs? Okay, by this time, I'm getting pretty tired of swinging that stupid hammer. To be able to swing it accurate enough to be able to hit it without taking a chance of hitting one of those studs. The last thing I want to do is booger up a stud or even worse, crack that aluminum housing by hitting one of the studs. So we got to do what we got to do. And of course, a little panther piss will always help, right? If you listen in a minute, it'll go from a thud to a dink, and that's you know when you got it. I love it. Don't have a catch can, so I improvise with a hubcap. These have got what's called a wedge lock. It's got a splice in it, and it's a cone shape, so when you tighten it down, it literally wedges it in there. It's what helps hold your axle in. Okay, I can't bring you closer, maybe I can zoom in. Not the best, but I got a big nut in there to take the bearings apart. I don't have the right tool, so I'm improvising. Alright, our one retaining nut. Retaining nut. I need a piece of cardboard. I like to put this stuff back in the order it came out. We got another lock ring. Come on. The next lock ring. Got another big nut in here. Another big nut. Got our big old outer wheel bearing. Hope you can see that. Like so. You can see our seal back there and it's trashed. And there's that. We'll pop that seal out. Got something different. Ha ha ha! Sledge-o-matic, baby. Oh. Tell you what I'm gonna do, because I had to beat that out of there. I'm gonna get a new bearing tomorrow too. I'm sure it's fine, but saying you're sure and being sure are two different things. Alright, gang. We got her tore apart. See that right there? There's that part. And the hub is over here. I got the bearings and the brake shoes in the back of the truck. But we're going to be finished for tonight because the dadgum pterodactyls are coming out. I don't know about you guys where you live, but here on this river bottom, when that sun starts getting about this time of day, them big old black mosquitoes come out. And they bite the crap out of you. So, anyway, well, alright, gang. I got to get that thing cleaned up because it's nasty. So, I guess I need to make a way to do that. Let's see what we can farm or fix together. Alright, let's see what we can come up with. Quit paying attention to stuff in the back of my truck. Nosy Nelly. Oh yeah, that ought to do the trick. I bet I can make that thing work for a oil pan. How much do we need? 5 gallons? That ought to be enough. That's right there. That's 15 gallons. Let's go 7.5. Looky there. Just like that, I got a drain pan. Well, every drain pan's got to have a handle, right? we go. It ain't perfect, but it's got handles. How about that? We got handles. We can hold roughly 5 gallons of fluid. Okay. Call that a win. Okay, we're switching to this side of the truck because there's a little shade here. See how handy my bucket is? Got my tub in there. Now we can clean her up. All right, the sun's catching up with me quick and it's getting hot. Get this hub cleaned up. A little gasoline and cheap dollar store paintbrush. All right, now, while that's over there drying off, we're going to come over and work on the spindle side, I guess I should technically say. Next project part. All right, the next part of our process here. First, we got a new bearing. Oh yeah. Put our new bearing in there. Then got our new seal. If you'll notice, these seals are actually pretty cool. They're not like a normal seal. It's a 2-piece seal. See how it spins? The inner and the outer are independent. That way, if you have a problem, you don't smoke a spindle. Okay. Yep, she's all the way in the bore. Whew. Next part, we pick this big heavy sucker up, put her on there. All right, we'll see how long we make it this time because my phone shut off again because it's too hot. Okay, and we'll take her up. Very carefully put her back. We're back in business again. Then we put our outer bearing in here. Like so. And we put our nut with the little tit on it. Come on. Sometimes these can be a pill to get started. There we go. All right, I'm getting extra fancy. I finally broke down, went and bought a socket. Can you believe it? Feels pretty good to me. Get our locking ring. Try to find something that will line up. Sometimes simply just flipping it works. Other times, no. just a little bit too tight still. Rather have it just a skosh loose than to have it too tight. There we go. Yeah, bearings still feel good. Put that deal in there with the training reel. I'll show you. See how it's got holes in it? That dowel goes through the holes. That thing goes in the keyway, and this thing can't back itself off once you get your other retainer in there. All right, this is our next piece that goes in there. Same thing, fits in the groove. And you put this nut on, and then you bend these tabs over wherever it lines up. That locks it in there. And you take and bend these tabs back to where that thing can't back that nut off by any way. Okay, we're back again, and I was cleaning off this axle surface and I had to laugh. At this right here. You know what that is? Somebody at some point in time put clear silicone on there instead of actually using gasket maker. You never know with old stuff. Okay, now I'm fixing to seal this axle up. If you guys will get you some of this stuff right here, works perfect every time. You know why? It's the right stuff. Make no mistake, these things are heavy. Oh, yeah. When she goes, she goes. Okay. And then we'll start putting her back together. Don't forget, you got your wedge locks. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. My phone keeps overheating. I don't know what to do about it. But I'm gonna have to do these brakes really fast. So let's do it the fast way. 1, 2, 3. Boom, and just like that we got brakes. Man, I kinda like this magic stuff. Let's try it again. Dang, I'm getting good at this magic stuff. Boom! I'm a magic man. Okay, y'all. This is what you missed because my phone died. I got the brakes on the left side of the truck, driver's side, whatever you want to call it. We're done. I took this differential and I drained all the nasty fluid out of it, and I put a whole bunch of brand new synthetic in it. That's what you missed. I'm a little tired, so sorry if I'm not entertaining right now. It's been a day, to say the least. But onward and upward. It'll be all right. Got some more stuff to do. I'm gonna drain this front differential and put new fluid in it, and then the transmissions. Yeah, you heard that right. Transmissions, plural. I'm going to drain those and put new fluid in those as well. I don't know if I'm going to record it because, like I said, I've got 6% battery. I'm going to plug you in and get back to killing some rats. Alright, y'all. That's what new fluid looks like. And this is the stuff that come out of mine. Yummy. So now you know why I changed it. It's really thin, and it's kind of gross. I think it was a good idea to change it. What do y'all think? I got thinking about it. It's rude for me having all this fun without all y'all around, so I guess I'll make you come with me. Let's see. I'll try to see if I can't figure out somewhere to put you all out of the way. I can see my plug right there. It's a 1/2-inch drive plug. So let's see. I know what we'll do. We'll try to put you right under it. Maybe. I don't know if that's working or not. I hope so. Oh, the plug's a little boogered up. And it's full of crap, which doesn't help. Upward pressure. Oh yeah. Oh. Funny how these things never want to come out, and then all of a sudden they just dump. Okay. Y'all are about to get out of the way. Okay. Get our drains out of there. What we're hoping for will prevent is no chunkies out of that. Okay, let's see if I can move around here. Y'all, I'm really trying to make it where you can see what's going on. I'm not a very good contortionist. Okay, here we go. Getting close. Good Lord, it's long-winded. There we go. Blood. Not too bad. Got a little bit of stuff on it. Not horrible. Not great, obviously, but not horrible. But it looks about like chocolate syrup, like the other one did. Well, go out and commence to doing other stuff and let this thing do its chugging. Yummy. Alright. You had enough yet? Ugh. Ow, that dumb skeeter's coming out. I just love skaters. Ah. Alright, we're gonna let that do its chug-a-lug, and I'll pick something else and I'll put you guys back on the charger. We'll be back. Okay, gang. You didn't get to be with me most of the day, unfortunately, because my phone kept shutting off. Ow, dadgummit. Stupid pterodactyls. Anyway, recap. Front differentials changed out, fluid flushed and changed. Rear differential flush and change. I changed 2 tires, and I changed 1 set of brakes, and I changed a wheel bearing and an oil seal, which doesn't sound like much for all day. Didn't realize it, but anyway, she's coming along. There's a problem there. But like I said, she's a good old truck. Needs a little love. Oh, y'all. Right there is what it's about. That's gum. Get away from me, pterodactyl. Golly, these mosquitoes are huge. Drawback of living on the river bottom. I don't know if I can zoom in on that deer down there. I don't know if you can see him. Where'd she go? Oh, she's over there by the cat. There she is. There's a deer down there walking around. Anyway, my corn looks horrible this year. It's just been a year. And it's like, damn mosquitoes. That crap's probably about maybe 4 foot tall. It's already tasseling. I don't know what his problem is. But, oh well. Y'all, I'm gonna wrap this up, take a shower, and get some of this grease off of me. And this pretty son of a gun. Yeah, I know, I still gotta get back to that too. I know, it's on my list. Right now, we're concentrating on this because we need to get it freed up. All right, we'll start again later. Well, y'all, true wit fashion, I put this weed burner exhaust in here last year. Where'd I put it? Right over top my plug, or under my plug, I should say. And now I want to drain my transmission. You know where all that stuff's gonna go? Yep, right down there on that pipe. But I don't care. I'm draining it anyway. Because I don't know what somebody's put in here. And what it's supposed to have is straight 50 mineral oil. Back in the day it was mineral oil. Oh, this piece of cardboard will help me out. You reckon? Back in the day it's supposed to be mineral oil. And now they say go with synthetic 50. So that's what we're doing. We're draining out whatever's in here. And we're going to go with synthetic 50. No water, come on, no water. Oh, it's just oil. That's good. They got ticks on me. I got a feeling it's going to blow it out everywhere. Okay. So far my catch pan's, whoa, my catch pan was working pretty good. We barely got anything dripping out of there now. We're gonna put our plug back in there and fill it up. Alright, let's see if my shield works. Looky there, I ain't gonna have to smell smoke. That's awesome. Ooh, that thing full. Okay, we'll drag this out and get our pump set up and start pumping her full. Y'all, I'm getting too old for this crawling around on the ground bull crap. Let's see. Woo, doggies. Alright. There's our fuel plug. Don't matter where you sit, it's going to hit you in the eyeballs. Guaranteed. Every time. plug. It's a square style pipe plug, if you will. Okay. Get my pump out here. Oh, I set the bucket on the pump. On the hose, didn't I? Does that make sense? Alright. I'm gonna scoot over here and try to keep from pumping this on myself. Oh, there it is. Drip, 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 drip. Drip, drip, drip. Oh, come on, get out there. Come on. Snuck up on me there. Wasn't paying attention. All right. Main box is done. Yeah. Y'all, what we got here is our main box. We got a short drive shaft and back to our next transmission. And that's where we're headed next to change that fluid. All right. Okay, guys, here we are again. I done loosened her up because it's too hard to hold my phone, hold the wrench, where's my fingers, and do all that I need to do. So, sorry if you was really wanting to see me do that. Okay, let's try this again. Get the pan where it needs to be. Get everything set before we pull it. Ding dong. Here we go. Oop, I dropped the plug in the pan. I rescued it, luckily. Well, that fluid don't look horrible either. But you know what? I figure it's cheap insurance. I'm back. This thing fought me, but I finally got her to break. That is a serious fill plug, man. They ain't messing around. That's a 1-inch plug. They want you to fill that puppy up, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get my pump over here. I'm trying to get my pump, it's stuck. There we go. Don't spit in my eye. That gum serpents. Okay. And now we just gotta pump till our little heart's content here. Yep, we're out of fluid. I gotta go out there and get another bucket. I'll be back. Alright, gang, the plug is in. Sorry about not bringing you along with me, but I was kind of busy. Now we're just going to take care of these grease fittings. Sorry, gang, I kind of dropped you there. We had a little technical difficulties. But never fear, underdog is here. And then you got one up in this inspection cover. That's your throw-out bearing. Please stand by. We're having technical difficulties. you know, something just don't look right about it. Let's see if we can fix it. 1, 2, 3. Amazing what a change of wheels will do for a truck. It almost looks like a commercial vehicle now. I would love to put some stacks back on it. Right now it's got a weed burner. But goal right now is to get it running and driving. And in my storage trailer over there, I've got polished tanks, and I've got a 36-inch bunk that would look really cool on there. But that's definitely another video. Alright gang, it's time for y'all to step up now. Put in the comments, what do you think of my progress? Remember, this has just been an old farm truck. What do you think? Don't leave me hanging now. Alright gang, here we go. The new old truck's first day as a commercial vehicle. Let's go. Video. But you get the idea. So good. I'm gonna get out here on the road here, and I'm gonna pause you. I don't guess you need to watch me going through town. truck and you can have a commercial truck and make some money. Y'all go out there and do stuff. I gotta go. And as promised, now you know why its truck's name is Winona. Go check out the song. I think you'll get a laugh. See ya. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If you would like, subscribe, and share, I would really appreciate it so I can do more ignorant stuff like this. Thanks.